Thank you, Hugo, for the nice invitation. And so I hope to tell something about, let's say, our adventure to work on AI engineering for the automated conversation reporting to reduce the immense workload in administration in several sectors, most notably in healthcare and public sectors like police and municipalities. So you may recall that in, let's say, 2018, there was Google Assistant, Apple Siri. There are many of those devices, and you can talk to, and it gives a response. You can ask, okay, who's Hugo Gamora? And then it will say, okay, there's a professor in Lisbon, etc. And that's, I was triggered or intrigued, better to say. Could these be used by reducing this administrative workload by, let's say, automated reporting? And my wife is in healthcare, my two daughters are, and half of my in-laws are in healthcare, and they always complain to me about their administration and taking long after hours to make everything complete. And I'm sure that maybe in your relatives or your friends, you have the same experience, but that triggered me. So already in 2018, I started. This was the so-called pre-GPT era. And then in November 2022, there was ChatGPT, and later on Claude from Anthropic, and many others followed. And yeah, and that was changing my life to the good. And yeah, I will tell you something about our work. So this is the overview of my presentation. I will start with some more elaboration of the aims, the overall approach of the dialogue summarization pipeline, which is based on ontologies of guidelines. Then, of course, in order to get the results from the AI pipeline, we need to do prompt engineering. And how do we base the prompt engineering on the ontology? I will show very quickly some insights on the architecture. The pilots I will skip because of the length, and otherwise you don't have any time for questions. And I will also show you a video recognition, how we use that to identify the actions, the medical actions or actions of people involved in the action, and finally some outlook and closing. Okay, let's start. So, this is about myself.